In Nevada's Walker Lane Belt, a stretch of ground once overlooked held far more promise than most imagined. In 2014, Renaissance Gold and Callinan Royalties moved early, securing part of a 2x4-kilometer alteration zone that hinted at something bigger. When withdrawn lands in the area were released, they were ready. At the stroke of midnight, they staked the surrounding ground, claims that would ultimately host the Silicon and Merlin discoveries known today as the Arthur Gold Project.
This Silicon project had a very, very large alteration cell, a very, very large footprint.
We're talking a world-class hydrothermal system that fundamentally had not been tested. That, to us, was worth the gamble.
When we went out to try to explore it and to try to develop it, we weren't able to find gold.
You needed evidence of gold to justify it being a gold-bearing system. We said, the thing deserves a shot.
It was very hard to get any groups or anybody to take that high-risk bet.
Renaissance Gold led the early charge, backed by essential funding from Callinan Royalties, support that kept the exploration effort alive and moving forward.
Renaissance being small and nimble, we were able to go stake claims and move rapidly. Callinan Royalties was a funding mechanism where we could continue to work and explore this area systematically. We took the time to go look at the previous drilling which had been done in this area. In 1991, they had drilled this hole. We were able to take samples and got us just over 100 parts per billion gold, which for silicon is a lot of gold.
It was a great drill hole. Not only lots of nice values, the whole thing was running really good grade. And that is truly exciting because that screams bulk potential. So we were like, how big is this beast? The first thing we did was we more than doubled the claim block size.
And we extended claims into areas that are now Merlin.
It was obvious we are, got a tiger by the tail.
AngloGold's team accelerated the discovery. Layer by layer, mapping, geophysics, and disciplined drilling probed beneath the barren cap rocks, pushing past early obstacles and revealing just how large Silicon and Merlin could become.
These big opportunities are still out there in a jurisdiction so well explored as the Western U.S. The fact that there are deposits this big provides a good indication that there are probably more, and there are probably more discoveries to be made.
Renaissance Gold and Callinan Royalties were the first to see the potential. Then AngloGold Ashanti stepped in, building on that foundation. For their remarkable and complementary achievements, the Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada is honored to present AngloGold Ashanti, Renaissance Gold, and Callinan Royalties with the 2026 Thayer Lindsley Award.